Hey y'all, we at it again. Got our backyard raised garden bed, and as you can see, the onions have started dying down some. And from what we researched, they said once they start kind of dying down, falling over, that's the time you harvest it. Plus, we have a lot of rain coming in the next few days. We don't want anything to go bad. We had a lot earlier today, so hopefully that didn't affect anything. We'll also be pulling up our potatoes. We're actually pulling up everything, but mainly the onion and potatoes because we don't want those to have any damage to them. So let's start pulling some of them. You can come on closer. Of course, I had to pick the bigger one that we had our eyes on. This is one of them. Still want to make sure it's still firm. One of the smaller ones we pulled.
It's still hard.
Yep, still hard. Smells nice and oniony. Smells sweet.
Hmm.
Kind of smell like Funyuns.
The chips?
The chips Funyun. Yep.
Funyuns ain't so sweet.
Yes, they are. Got that one. And these started out about the size of like the tip of the first notch of my pinky. They didn't get giant, but they got good size on them. We're definitely happy with the harvest that we have coming out. That one there is a little bit soft, so I'll keep my eye on that one. We'll dry them out and see how all them turn out. So after we harvest these, you take them, you lay them out, you let them dry. I wish we had a couple sunny days, but since we don't, we'll figure out some kind of way where we can let them dry. And once they dry out, keep it PG. We'll we'll find a cool, dark place to store them. Let's do this one.
Oh, that
That's
one
underground.
huge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
look at that.
boy.
That's an onion. I was wondering how this is going to turn out. This
Oh,
is
I
like
never knew that
multiple.
was there.
Yeah. So as usual, when
Oh,
things
when
are
they grow
all
like that.
together, when they're too close together, we thought there was one when we planted it, but apparently not. So they all came out smaller than they could have been if they were separated. This one looks like it might have been. Oh nope, it's still okay.
Mm.
Might use that one tonight.
Man,
Make
onion
some
rings.
onion rings. How you know? Some of these ones toward the front, the top half of it is soft for some reason.
So in this process, using this soil, when you plant the
You making sure you can get it still?
the fall garden, would you want to use the same soil or you want to try something new?
I was going to use the same soil and add some more to it and mix it for things
Mm.
like carrots so it can grow deeper. Um, I was going to also look and see what kind of nutrients are left in the soil from things like onions. Certain things you can't plant in the same spot twice.
Mm.
So as I research that stuff, we'll determine whether or not we're going to fully use the same soil or what we'll use it for specifically.
Okay.
That one is a little soft.
So what are the do's and don'ts of having a raised bed since this is your first time?
Um, I would definitely say one thing that we didn't do was put it deep enough. We
Mm.
should have had the soil come up higher
Mm-hmm.
because when we have things like carrots, it wasn't able to actually grow further down. Also, just the fact of things like tomatoes and things like that. I always hear that their roots
Roots,
run
right?
deep,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if we had enough room for them to really run down and enough space for a larger size tomato plant next to things like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, so I say, yeah, do make sure you have enough space in your raised garden bed. do not make the mistake of not making it deep enough. Make sure you put enough soil. And it does take a lot of soil to fill these things, depending on the size that you have. I think ours is a 3 foot by 4 foot. So yeah, want to definitely be careful with how much soil you put in there. Make sure you have enough. So this is our onion harvest. I see we have a good bit. And now we'll get ready to do, actually got one more here. Oh, look, I almost missed it. The potatoes.
Okay.
Oh, one more, hold on. A little tiny one. All right, we'll be back.